I think, yeah.
Had a bunch of issues.
Yeah, because she said the neighbors, she said the neighbors were hassling her, the ones that lived over there. And I said, why are they hassling you? They say I keep the grounds dirty. I said, well, spend $40 every month and have them trim the trees, cut the things down so you don't need it. See, she was reliant on other people's input, but she wanted to only hear what she wanted to hear.
Right.
If I said to her, where are we going today? And oh, we have to go to a doctor in Century City. And when we would go there, she would say, well, we have to stop here first. I said, what time is your appointment? And all of a sudden, she had changed everything. She was manipulating me, in her little funny way. And I said, Trudy, I'm doing this for nothing. You know that just to pick you up and drive you here would be $50, let alone and I feel so bad now that I spoke that way to her. But, it's like you say, don't blame yourself. And how did she ever meet up with you? Just curious. I see you have a 714 number.
I am friends with her daughter.
Okay, all right, I got it.
Yeah,
But,
and her
but
daughter is taking care of the estate.
Jesus, Lord in heaven, I'm telling you, I've seen so many people go mentally ill or drugs. I play in nursing homes, Julie. I play in the nursing homes all over. Silverado, Sunrise, all of them, every one of them. And I play Bing Crosby, Frank Sinatra, Elvis tunes to these people. And I told her once, I said, one of these days I'll take you to one of these places where I play, and maybe you want to look into one of these places to live. Well, mind you, it's going to be $8,000 a month, but you would be more. I saw the way she was living. It was such a disastrous interior. I walked in there, like I say, and she offered me some tea, and I looked at the table, and I looked at everything, and I said, you have these mites, and these things that develop from dirt. They're bugs. They're squirming around on the table. Look. You have to clean this. This is no good for you. And my mother hadn't seen this, but I told my mom, I said, Mom, the lady you drove around last month? She's in bad shape. I'm wondering if we should stay friends with her. Should we help her out? How could we help her? And she says, well, Joseph, she gave me $25, and I drove her all over the place. And it was one thing after another. I think she keeps changing her mind on things, and she's not really all there. I didn't look at it that way, because I grew up in New York with crazy people. I grew up in the 60s with... I'm 64 and a half. I grew up with the junkies and the crazy people on LSD, So this was not new to me, but to my mother it's new, from 1928. But I looked at it, Julie, I looked at your sign, I said, who's this smiling face woman selling a house in 714 area code? I wonder why this woman didn't sell it close. Just give me some details. I'm sorry about all this. You could look me up on the internet. I exist. I'm at YouTube. I'm Hollywood Joe. 700 videos. Believe me, I'm not BSing you. I just want to know about her because I drove around in 2015, like April, May, June, July, August, that area. My mother did one of the drivings, but I never heard from her after that last time I went into her apartment, and she was complaining about the neighbors that live next door. And I said, why do you have to hassle with them? Well, they're saying my house is dirty and they don't want me here anymore. I said, well, look, why don't you move out to a place, one of the places that I work at. It's a home for the people. You're over 62. You'd have to spend some of your bank account. But I mean, what did she actually die from? Mental illness?
I'm not quite sure. If you want to give me your email address,
Yeah.
I will have her daughter get in touch with you.
Yeah. Okay, first of all, my name is Joe Nania, Nania.
Nania.
Yeah, phone number is 310 462 4837.
Okay.
And the HollywoodJoe@USA.com is the email. HollywoodJoe@USA.com. You could look me up at you know what your Facebook is?
Sure.
Joseph Nania. Joseph Nania. I'm a musician. You'll see pictures of me with the black hair, but I have gray hair now. And there's 700 plus videos of me under the name Hollywood Joe Joseph Nania on the internet, okay? So I do exist. I'm not BSing you. And I took this woman into my life, and I felt for her. And I often said to my mother, and my mother said to me, she said, I wonder what happened to that Trudy woman. I said, Mom, I think what happened is that I thought it was a little too low balling $40 for the work I was doing. You know, it's costing me 10 in gas. I shouldn't have been such a chintzy bastard. I should have just helped her out and forget about dollars. I should grow up, you know.
You have to live your life. But,
Yeah.
But I think that her daughter, who is named Suzanne, would love to be able to tell you. And I'm sorry I don't know that much.
Yeah.
You know, she just told me her mother was mentally ill and passed, and it's been in probate for a long time, but it's finally out.
Oh my
and so
God.
that's why we're selling it. But I will give all of your information to Suzanne, and I'm sure she'll get in touch with you.
Yeah, you know, it's another thing. I'll leave you off with this. Thank you very much. And over by the garage, I never forget this. She opened up the garage and she says, I have, you know, she says, Joe, you know, I have a car. And she opens up the garage, and I say, well, why don't you use it? She says, well, I'm unsteady. I can't drive. And I said, okay, it's all right. Let's go. And I took her around. And thank you, Julie, for listening to my thing. I happened to be driving around a couple of days ago, and I noticed this sign of yours. And I said, I wonder what this is all about. Is she still in there? Because I was going to walk in there just now, and then I looked, and I could tell it's been cleaned out. There must have been a heck of a mess in there. But,
Exactly.
you know, and you're in Orange County doing this, huh?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Well, you keep in touch, too, if you hear anything, all righty?
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you for listening. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Joe.
Bye.
Absolutely.
Okay. That was a lady.